award-winning campaign we are celebrating tonight, actually it started long before the campaign itself. It started with people. People who navigate uncertainty, exploring and trying to create connections between people and brands. People who actually strive every day to stay original. Not creative, not innovative, original. And that's the biggest challenge of the advertising industry. How can you stay original in a crowded market, especially with AI? Tonight, I want to go beyond the finished work. I want to explore with you the human side of how great work actually is being done and delivered. For those who don't know me, my name is Mo. And for those who know me, I'm also Mo. So everyone can call me Mo. Let me start by introducing my panelists, which we at the AAF selected extremely well. There are 4 people who comes from different school of thoughts. 4 of them approach creativity completely differently, which makes our panel tonight very interesting. I wanted to talk about a very, very dear subject to my heart. Client-agency relationship. Now, we know that there's a trust relationship being established between a client and agency. I wanted to talk about creative department, creative people, establishing a trust with the client. Has it been easier for you because you are an in-house agency to establish this trust with your end users? Once upon a time, because I run an agency, a client called us after 5 years of relationship with the client, and he was like, we decided to take in-house. So they recruited an in-house agency. Of course, I was frustrated. It was a big client. And I say the word, and I want you to just say you agree or no, yes or no. I told him, in-house agencies is the graveyard of creativity. Yes or no?
Before my agency, yes.
Nima, I think you're getting comfortable because you thought you're the last one. You're number 3.
I'm ready for you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Looking at all of the posters, I've looked at the history from the beginning of your poster with Sony and this. And looking at the industry itself, I always had the impression that this industry, one fits all. You almost feel all posters are almost the same. What do you do to protect your creativity from being diluted in this industry?
Great question, because there's a lot of people on social media these days, and like back in the day, like in the 80s or so, there was like 3 really good poster artists. There was like Drew Struzan, there was, I forget his name now, but Drew Struzan was one of the biggest movie poster designers. He did Back to the Future and Indiana Jones, like all those movie posters that he didn't do Jaws, but he worked on a lot of movies in the 80s that we remember. And now, to answer your question, on social media, there's so many artists now putting their fan art out there. There's people out there doing movie posters that some look the same. And the best part about it, if you're really good, someone looks at the poster and they're like, I know that's their poster, or that's this specific person's poster.
Darren, I was so impressed with your work, guys. I have to congratulate you because your design skills, your design style is the style that I always like, which is the human-centric style. However, you are in an industry that is so commercialized. When have you realized that human connections is more important than polished artwork and messaging? And how do you achieve that in your industry? So I want to focus on the industry because that's why I focused on the human-centric design approach.
Yeah, for sure. So for those of you who don't aware,
Darren, everyone said great questions.
Great.
Everyone told me great question. Please.
Thank you so much for that question.
Okay. I think it was okay. Yeah.
The amazing, very human-centric question. Thank you so much. And for those of you who aren't aware, I hail from Revive Real Estate. We are a property tech. And to me, the fastest path to human-centric design is a core mythos rooted in human connection. And for us, our brand, our mythos and belief is champion the homeowner always.
Every campaign or a project in an agency or a client in-house, or every single campaign reached to a point where it was about to be canceled for either budget, or a client said no to it, or actually didn't go through. Can you tell me what point one of your campaigns that reached to that stage and then it actually went live?
So the question, this great question, another great question. So I just want to make sure I got it right, that it was about to be canceled, but then the creative team went in and saved it. I got an interesting one. This goes way back. Early in my career and in the agency's lifespan, we were working for UCI Health, UCI Medical Center here in Orange County. And we were doing, at that time, we were really a healthcare publishing company, and we were working on these publications. But these were going to millions of people, millions of issues going out to a lot of homes in Orange County. And the client wasn't happy, and it was an early opportunity to get my hands in the redesign. And I think just working at that time, and we still have this ethos today, which is top-down, chief creative officer, creative director, art director, even down to junior copywriter. We all really collaborate and work. When there's a problem, we work closely together, and we're not in silos. And sometimes we're there late, and we're hammering it out and being very blunt with each other and saying, here are different ideas, and we need to really, look at it different ways.